Hey YouTubers, welcome back. Okay, so first and foremost, I just want to thank everybody who's been reaching out to me and also for, the people who have ordered readings from me. I appreciate you choosing me. I'm glad to help you. And if anybody wants a personal reading with me, look into your personal situation, see what's going on, okay? Love from above, 717 at gmail.com, and we can go from there. Okay, just put in the subject line what you want. Okay, then I know. So, we're going to do a special reading for today since it's a new moon in Gemini. Okay, so I'm going to do an overall collective relationship reading, of course. We only focus on love here. Love from above. You know what love from above is, right? It's your higher self. That's what love from above means. Higher self. Understanding. Understanding your higher self. How it is that you create your life. By what it is you believe and feel. Yeah? So, new moon in Gemini. Let the past go. Don't get stuck in your head under these energies. Okay? Thoughts. Worry. Worry, worry, worry. Don't get stuck there. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Let go of the past. Circumstances, situations, the residual feelings left over that you're focusing on with all that worry is what will keep you prisoner to yourself. Trust and believe. Okay? And the unfolding of everything has been unfolding, but you got to loosen the grip. Stop worrying. When you do that, the only person it's affecting is you, because that other person isn't even around that you're worried about, right? They're not. But once you release that grip, there's now breathing room in order for there to be communication. Look at it this way. If somebody is involuntarily choking you, what do you want them to do? Release the grip? Right? Because you can't breathe. And then once the grip is released, you can. That's what you need to do with the worry. Because it's an energetic log. Not allowing the karmic energies to be released so that there can be a resolve. Because both parties are just worried. And it's going like this. It's backing up off of each other. So if one person just releases the grip, allows those energies to calm down, and it's free flowing then. That is what I know for certain. Okay? So now, it's going to be the overall collective. I'm going to do cartomancy on it. So if your specific elemental energy sign comes out, I will holler it out. If it is related to you, you will know. If it doesn't relate to you, then it doesn't relate to you. Don't make it or try to make it in relation to yourself. If it doesn't make sense to you, then it's not for you. It's for someone else since it's a collective. But if it makes sense to you, then take that with you. But don't try to take every single little bit with you and make it into something that it's not for yourself, okay? Because people have been resonating with what, they understand. So if you don't understand something, then it's not part of your energy or part of your, life. Don't worry on things that don't matter. But if you're looking for a solution, or you're looking for answers here, well, you came to the right place. And for the people who have already ordered readings from me, they know that for certain. Yeah, so the new moon in Gemini. Let's not turn it into a complete mind, you-know-what, okay? Because if you get stuck in there, no good. Okay. Now let's do this. And this is, a collective here, but it's also, guidance and advice on what to use these energies for, which is, you know, creating. And if you focus on worry and lack during this time, you're creating more worry and more lack. And you know it by what's surrounding you. So, focus on yourself and what it is you want. And I already know what that is. 100% of you. So let's see what we got going on tonight. Okay, that was a good one. Let's see what comes out here. What did I say about getting stuck in the head? We're going to have victory over doing that. We have a fire sign. It could be a feminine energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And that can be sun, moon, or rising. Let's see what else comes out here. Another intuitive message I just got with that one is victory over the gossip from this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So whoever watched that video yesterday, that resonated. There was I think 3 people that commented on it. They were like, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. And it resonated. What did I say to you about that? There's going to be victory over that. But also, you know, because it's collective, there'll be victory over being stuck in your head if you are a, you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, feminine energy. We'll see what else unfolds here. I can't really see anything else. Everything's like not flipped over. There we go. And our overall energy is actually Gemini, air element here. So, let me see what we got. Wanting communication. Evaluating over it. I can see why. Yep. But there's going to be action and change. Oh, people are going to lose their minds. I already know that much. Okay. This is the bottom of the deck. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Extend your lighthearted energies. Keep an open mind. Okay? What do we have to do? Clear our energies of what? This. Because why? Because this is a bullshit card, like I always say. There is definitely marriage is ending. I can definitely see that here. Okay? And I'll explain further, but that's due to the fact that there's chemistry with another person. And the lesson behind these karmic relationships is to love yourself first. And the passion is going to return, and you are going to be able to give that relationship a chance, the one that you truly wanted. Okay? Now, there is a message coming through here that I have to give you. this could be a factor in these relationships, okay? Because there's too much worry on this. And you've definitely seen a lot of signs coming through in these relationships in regards to this, okay? So when we focus on egotistical, things, we lose sight of what really matters, right? And this is where a lot of those separations came from, okay? Because we met a person who made us feel as if we weren't good enough, maybe. Yeah. Or that we weren't worthy enough based off of materialistic, egotistical based things. And I'm sorry, but that doesn't buy love. No, it most certainly does not. But it'll definitely drive it away. So, a lot of you met, the person that you are meant to be with. And it's separated because of these egotistical based mindsets. But now that it's in separation, you know that it's not about that. So do they. So by remaining optimistic, okay, you need to. Higher frequencies do what? Attract to us what it is that we desire. Okay? Because the karmic relationships, the codependent relationships are ending. But even though you are in separation from the person who you believe is the person that you met, that you are meant to be with, which you are correct, if you are falling to lower level frequencies, addictions to anything that is numbing your inner self, your higher self, then we're not really releasing the, karma. We're not learning the lesson on a deeper level. We're flooding it. We're numbing it. But that doesn't solve anything. Because once the mind becomes sober again, you're faced with what it is that you keep covering up. Remember the Band-Aid, ripping off the Band-Aid constantly? You have to allow it, to breathe in order to heal. And what needs to take place is forgiving and learning from the past. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. And how do you do that? By remaining optimistic and understanding that this separation was definitely caused by a lot of egotistical, beliefs. And also in the belief of not being worthy enough. I don't have enough money to be in a relationship. Okay? Or I'm not worthy of a relationship. Or I have to do this, that, and the third to be in a relationship. No, you don't. You came together when you were meant to come together, and now you separated. You went back to karmic marriages. You went back into karmic relationships. But now that's all ending. Because you wish and desire to be with the person you cut out of your life and have a new beginning and a new phase of life. But there's a lot of evaluation going on before taking that action. But that ambition is there in order to do so, as I'm going to explain to you. Okay? The first card out here is religious factors. This is my spiritual journey card. And yes, this is the romance of a lifetime. There could be children involved in relation to this spiritual journey, meaning you could have children with this person, and or you just have children yourself, or there are children coming out of karmic relationships that are now going to be on the spiritual journey alongside with who? The person that you've been calling into your life. You've already met this person, but you're in separation from this person. Okay? So, there is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I have a feminine energy here and also a child energy. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is the new moon in Gemini, which is at the bottom of the deck here. Okay. Now, what it's showing here is if there was any sort of gossip, okay, there is going to be victory over that gossip if it was pertaining to an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? And this is also indicating that, you know, this new moon in Gemini, to not get stuck in your head. And you will have victory over that because now you know that you have choices that you need to make here, okay? There is going to be communication breaking through. There is. And what you must understand is, if you're watching this, you already have somebody in mind, okay? This is a person you're in separation from. And what you must understand is that this is indicating to me directly. This is one of two ways, okay? That gossip, there's going to be victory over the gossip if it specifically was pertaining to an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Because there is going to be communication coming through, okay? And this person who could have been gossiping to another person, they have a choice to make, and they know that they do. Because there's victory over it. And this person is planning with a lot of caution on how to communicate this. Because the advice here is not to push against the lower energies. Because there were a lot of unfortunate events that could have happened, and now we have these negative emotions attached to it, and what does that do? It creates lower level energies, which creates what? Fears. You're feeding the fears. That blocks it from coming through. So that's why there's been this lack of communication. But the lack of communication is now being understood that it was around jealousy and possessiveness from gossip. Okay? So there is going to be action and change in social standing here in regards to this. And these lower level feelings, the unrequited love, the hurt feelings, being slighted, you know, feeling snubbed and all of that, it's coming to a complete karmic ending, okay? It's completely ending. There's going to be a brand new beginning. And what the wishes and desires are is to be with a person who cut you out of their life, and or vice versa, they cut you out. And there is going to be a new beginning and a new phase of life here. This is carefully being evaluated before action is going to be taken, but there is the ambition behind this. And it's going to be successful. You have to be open to it. No longer focus on these negative energies, because that's what causes the lack. Take the action in order to change, heal the lower level energies, complete the karmic cycle. Once you do that, what you wish and desire from this person who cut you out will in fact then have a new beginning and a new phase here. Okay? But there is victory over this gossip. Now, the other way of this is there is victory over a lot of thought in gaining your independence. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you want to gain your independence from. And in order to do that, you need to take the action in changing your social standing, which means completely ending this karmic relationship. Because what it is that you truly wish and desire is to be with a person who you cut out of your life. Who was this person exactly that you called in prior. And in order to get onto this spiritual journey here with your true love, you need to completely end this cycle here with this karmic partner in order to have a new beginning and a new phase of life. And you are being backed up with ambition in order to achieve that. Okay? So what it's showing me here is this is the air element, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, yet this also could be a judge. This could be an authoritative figure. This is also somebody who makes decisions logically and not from their emotions. Okay? This is directly pertaining to the home environment. Okay? This is legal documents pertaining to the home. So this is either Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who is dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It does not matter whether it's masculine or feminine energy. This is a collective. But this could be the decision in order to free ourselves from this home environment, right? This is also financial freedom. Freeing ourselves from this home environment that is negative, very negative. This is a negative situation here. And in order to resolve it, we need to remove ourselves from the negative situation because this karmic cycle needs to end because we are not on board with this person. This indicates the breaking down of the established pattern created. Because why? Because it's a karmic cycle that needs to end. This is the law of attraction. This karmic cycle needs to end because there's nothing but worry and anxiety around it. But it's the worry and anxiety itself that's stuck in the mind that's creating this. These energies need to be transitioned into positive energy. This is a death and a rebirth, a major change in your life, and there is worry and there is anxiety around it. But it's nothing but the karmic cycle ending. And once you end this karmic cycle, brand new beginnings. This is the, financial stability card, but also the four corners, creating foundations for ourselves, okay? And through healing, happy surprises and a second chance to redo something. What is that? To lay foundations, to have verbal communication, to resolve problems. This is also, a trip. This could be a trip by car. But this indicates the four corners. Again, why? Because we're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. Well, how do you get out of this unhealthy situation? By healing it within yourself. Right? Because this new beginning that's in the upside down position right now, that you're not manifesting for yourself. This is also the card of Gemini. But the reason you're not manifesting it for yourself is because of the loss and the deception, the third party interference. This is the love of your soul. Okay? So, this transition, financial stability here, okay? Laying foundations, verbal communication, because we're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. And how do we get this situation healed? By healing ourselves and understanding. Loving yourself first. Love yourself first. Get out of your head, okay? Because you can manifest this. This third-party interference is what you're worried about. You're worried about the loss. You're worried about the deception. Worried about what? Can't hear anything. It's you in relation to you. This gossip or this person who came in between your relationship, they don't matter. They don't matter. There's no need to be feeling like this because you're the creator of your own life. And that third party interference is not going to block the coming together of this person, of this lover of your soul, the person that you have met, that you separated from. You don't have answers. You don't understand what the hell happened. It just fell off. And if there was gossip in between, or a third party, a marriage, karmic relationship, bye. That's over now. It's over. If it isn't over, it's about to be. I predicted that a lot of them ended like a couple weeks ago now. It would have been like 14 days now. What? Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe 18 days. But they're over. Those karmic relationships have ended, or they're on their way out the door. There's no need for you to worry. Worry about what? Stop worrying. We got the confirmation about the gossip queens, the gossipers, the malicious, whatever. But as above, so below. What you put out, you get back. And trust me when I tell you, she got slapped with so much karma. I can't, I'm not like that, and I'm not going to tell you what. But I was meant to see what I saw last week. I was meant to do that reading and meant for it to slap me in the face after I was finished. Like, sounds awfully familiar. Well, no shit, dummy. Yeah. Karma's real because you create it for yourself. You've been creating it for a very long time now. And the things that are happening to you are in order for you to learn lessons. But trust and believe that this person that came into your life that was able to just, right? You have no idea what's going on because it's not over yet. Because we're on a spiritual journey together. Yeah, it's a romance of a lifetime. There might be children involved. They might be yours. You might be leaving a marriage. But it don't matter because this person is the person you called in. And they knew it. They knew what they were getting into. You both did. And if you didn't know then, you're waking up to it now. Right? Yeah. So don't worry about it. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We know this. We know this. There's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation. Let go of the freaking control. Bring back this playfulness that I know you all have. Because you understand that you deserve love. Because you've already met the romantic partner you seek. And as you understand how much you deserve love, right? And loving on yourself first, very soon, these karmic relationships, I told you, were ending. There may need to be some healing that takes place in regards to if any of these relationships do involve children that we're just, we gotta go. We gotta go to this person. We have to. Because it's time to stop living in the egotistical, lower based beliefs. You know, that's why these relationships are falling apart after 30 years. Because they were created from a belief that the clock was ticking and you needed to get married because everybody else was. I know. So there might be some healing that has to take place. But there's going to be reconciliation. And you are going to be able to express your true love for each other. But like I said before, divine timing is always at play. And this was by divine design. And they are waiting for you to let go of the chokehold. Okay? Release it. That's it. You want this reconciliation. I know you do. Everybody does. With this specific person. But you got to make the effort to free yourself. Okay? Because you attract into your life what you're putting out. And if you're putting out a chokehold, you are in fact choking your own self. And all you need to know is that it is safe for you to love your own self first. Because then when this reconciliation happens, you guys can get to know each other from that level of understanding and not use each other for the reason why you were mad or for the reason why you were ever happy. You're now understanding that I was really happy with you because I was really happy with myself, and you were a reflection of everything I loved within myself, but you were also a reflection of everything I hated about myself. But I was blaming you and using you as the focal point. Right? As soon as you stop blaming, as soon as you release the grip of the worry of when are you going to contact me, now you're allowing free-flowing, loving energies to crisscross so that the divine, can you see that? I know you can't. I can't get this. Screw it. So that the divine can help you. They synchronized it once. Don't doubt that they can't do it again. And if you try to get involved, just trust and believe. When you try to get involved and do it for yourself, they're like, I don't think so. You're not in charge. I've already had it done to me. Okay? I tried to do my own thing. I tried to go. I got unfinished business. I'm taking care of this now. No, I most certainly was not. No, it wasn't. Outside circumstances made sure that that did not happen. So, trust and believe. Use this new moon for your own good and get it out of your head. Trust and believe in your higher self that you're being guided down the right path by using your intuition and your heart and not your mind. Get out of there. Just lies do all the time anyway. Everything will work out. And if you've been a part of that malicious gossip, there's victory over it. There always was going to be. But I know there's people worried about it. You got victory. You do. It was the first thing to come out. So victory over the gossip and victory over getting stuck in your head. Okay? Alright, well, I love you guys. And I hope that you enjoy this reading. If it resonates, let me know. Take with you what you understand. Don't make it part of your, self if it doesn't make any sense, because then you just get stuck in there. Okay? And I will see you guys later. Love you, bye.